You've seen the videos. You scroll past the TikTok that made your stomach drop. The one with the glitchy music and the AI voice that sounds vaguely like your GPS trying to warn you about a wreck. But instead, it's warning you about the literal fabric of reality tearing apart. Yes, I'm talking about the prophecy, the warning, the August 12th incident. According to a very specific, very detailed conspiracy theory floating around the internet, which, as we know, has never lied to us before, on August 12th, gravity is going to stop for 7 seconds. 7 seconds.
True, I'm nervous. But why will you say that I'm mad?
Apparently, two massive gravitational waves from colliding black holes are going to hit Earth at the same time and cancel out gravity. Like two noise-canceling headphones, but instead of blocking out the sound of your neighbor's bass, they block out the force keeping your feet on the ground. The leaked documents, which are always leaked, never released during a boring press conference, say that NASA knows about this, that they have a plan. They've budgeted like $89 billion for it. And the best part, the predictions are insanely specific. I'm talking CSI level detail. The first 4 seconds, you float up to the ceiling slowly. The next 2 seconds, you hit the ceiling. The 7th second, gravity comes back and you fall, presumably landing in a very embarrassing position for the paramedics to find you. It is terrifying. It is apocalyptic. And it is complete and utter nonsense. But it's fun nonsense. Because we love this stuff, don't we? We love pondering our own destruction. I mean, in the movies and the untold numbers of apocalyptic successful shows over the years. I'm talking Fallout, The Rain, Jericho, Falling Skies, Leftovers, Black Summer, 12 Monkeys, Z Nation, The Last Man on Earth, The Stand, Wayward Pines, The Last of Us, Silo, and let's not forget The Walking Dead. I could go on. We love the idea that the rules might suddenly change, that the world might finally get interesting, or perhaps some of us are so exhausted, beaten, or broken that we want to see, just for a second, what it feels like to be free from the world as it is. And since we have about, 4 months until the alleged floating incident, I thought we should prepare. I've generously put together a 5-step plan to survive the 7 seconds of no gravity. Now, logically, if the world loses gravity, the atmosphere probably goes with it, and you're less floating and more asphyxiating in the vacuum of space while the oceans boil. But let's not be scientists about this. Let's think like an influencer. Here we go. The 5-step survival plan, the useless edition. Step 1, the wardrobe. If you are going to be floating helplessly for 7 seconds, you need to look good doing it. Do not wear a dress. Do not wear a kilt. We are all going to be upside down at some point, and as you might expect, decency is the first casualty of the apocalypse. Step 2, anchoring. The theory says you'll float slowly, so you need to attach yourself to the ground, to something attached to the earth, like a concrete structure. If you can't find a concrete structure, try a toilet. Plumbing is heavy, plumbing goes deep. The earth could disappear and the toilet might still be there. Step 3, the shredded wheat maneuver. This is a pro tip. If you have long hair, braid it. If you are bald, shave your head the night before. The last thing you need during the chaos of zero G is your bangs in your eyes. Also, if you have a pet, put them in a pillowcase and tie them around you as well. I don't make the rules. You just don't want to leave a good boy behind just because of physics. Step 4, record it. Obviously, if gravity stops and you don't get it on video, did it really happen? Make sure your phone is strapped to your chest. We need to capture the moment you crash into the ceiling next to your floating cat. The content opportunities are insane. Think gone wrong, gone zero G, gone to heaven, not clickbait. Step number 5, accept fate. Look, if gravity stops, we are all in the same boat. Or rather, we are all in the same slowly disintegrating house floating towards the sun. There is no amount of duct tape and prayer that will save you. So 5 is to relax. If the world ends, at least you don't have to pay off your student loans. If the world doesn't end, you spend 6 months panicking over nothing. The only winning move is just to enjoy the ride. We do this all the time. We trust the leak. We trust the YouTuber with a scary thumbnail. We trust the anonymous source. We would rather believe a complicated lie than a simple truth. This is the grip. This is the scam. Whether it's the rapture or the 7 seconds of no gravity or a political revolution, someone is always selling you an ending, an escape. Because an ending is easier to sell than a middle. The middle is hard. The middle is work. The middle is paying your bills and being nice to your neighbors and trying to fix the pothole in front of your house. So here we are. August 12th is coming. The gravity stop is coming. And when that day arrives, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I'm going to put my feet on the ground. And I'm going to feel that ground. Because gravity isn't going anywhere. The world isn't ending. The rapture isn't scheduled. But the lies, the conspiracies, the fear mongering, that's going to be around. We have to stop obsessing over our own extinction and start paying attention to the life we're living right now. We've got to help each other to do that day by day. And finally, gravity ending and flying for the first time. Now that's an adventure in madness.